We are back. All right, so what was the bit? I'm starting, isn't it? Corona. It's a crime to cough.
Welcome back to Life as Mrs. C.
Hi.
My name is Lydia.
And my name is Ruth.
We have an interesting episode today. So, yeah, we had our breakup story. Yeah.
Now we're talking about
courtship.
Yes.
So, to kick that one off, we're going to start by defining what courtship is, what dating is, and what engagement is.
Yeah.
Would you like to do that for us, Ruth?
Absolutely. First of all, define it by using the Cambridge Dictionary.
Yeah,
We'll start with
Cambridge
dating.
Dictionary.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, dating is defined as to regularly spend time with someone you have a romantic relationship with. Okay. So
Romantic.
remember that.
Dating.
Remember
Yeah,
that.
dating.
Okay.
Romantic
And then
relationship with.
Google Dictionary is
Yeah.
a period which a couple develop a romantic relationship before getting married.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it looks like it's transitioning.
Yeah.
Dating,
Yeah.
courtship.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you like us to have the definition
for engagement. So we're also using Google Dictionary again. Engagement is a formal agreement to get married.
Formal.
Agreement
Formal agreement.
to get married.
Yeah, it's pretty good because like it comes from dating,
Yeah.
courtship, then engagement.
Yeah. It's interesting.
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 Yeah.
So I think we use this so that we could also say, okay, what is our understanding of what these are? So this is what we got from Google and trying to see what the dictionary says. But what do we say these things are? So Lydia, what's your definition?
For me, like dating sounds like something not serious. Obviously, there are feelings involved. People like each other.
Yeah.
But then, is there intention? Is there clarity of where they're going and what they want to do?
Okay.
And then for courtship, courtship to me sounds like a bit more serious.
Okay.
There is intention there, like it's defined, and then there is clarity. Okay, it's also a romantic relationship, like dating.
Yeah.
But this one just is a bit more serious. They are considering even getting married.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
And then with engagement, engagement is just engagement. Like people have made a consensual
agreement to
spend life together.
I like your word consensual.
Yeah, it's got around mind.
I like that.
Yeah, they has to be there has to be people giving consent. I think sometimes we forget there are traditions where they hook them up. But even when they hook you up,
you still have to
there's consent.
agree.
There is somebody in the process who has consented, whether it's your parents or whoever. But there has to be consent that you want to spend life together.
Absolutely, that's interesting.
So,
so I think for me, would use dating interchangeably with courtship, interchangeably with engagement. I know. So I'll explain. Dating is a little bit more at the beginning when you're trying to decide if this person is the right person for you,
or
who
this
you
is
want
going to work
out.
out.
Who you want to enter. So maybe separately. So who you want to enter into a courtship / engagement with. So it doesn't, for me, it's not that I can say we're dating, but that can be serious and that can have intention.
Yeah.
So I think for some people they'll be like, oh, we're just dating, but for some people they'll be like, yeah, we're dating, but we've got a purpose and we've got intention and we've got a direction. We know where we're going. So it's up to you how you define it. But I think whether you call it dating, it needs to have a detailed definition of what is underneath that dating.
Okay. Yeah.
And then for courtship, courtship and engagement for me are the same. Because I feel like before I enter into a courtship with somebody, I've now identified that this is the person I am going to marry and he is going to marry me.
Yes.
At that point, we have made an agreement that we're going to get married. We're heading towards marriage.
Yeah.
So if a courtship ends, that's an engagement has ended.
Yeah.
So there's a point at which maybe there's some traditions where you have engagement ceremonies, or maybe you know we like the whole he buys me a ring. So even though for me, when my husband got me a ring, before that we'd already decided we're going to get married.
Yeah.
So like the engagement and the courtship are together. We are making a decision to say we are going to get married because we've identified that through maybe our dating, trying to understand each other. We are we are together. Yeah. And then we are gonna get married. So I think that's how I would define it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Quite detailed.
Yeah.
You know, just to show how, you know, like what courtship means to one person could be different from the other. We'll share our stories of how we courted our husbands. After we've moved forward, no boyfriends. No. These people don't qualify.
No.
Backseats. Actually, not even backseats. They are not on.
They're not on the bus.
They're not on the bus. Right? They're not on the bus. They've been dropped off somewhere.
So tell me.
Okay, us.
Yeah.
So I would say, you know, like it was interesting when you said, you know, using dating interchangeably with courting and then engagement. Probably that's how our story looks like. Okay. Okay. So for us, we went from being friends, I would say technically, to being engaged. Okay. Okay. In the sense that the day my husband asked me to, probably would say girlfriend, but I rarely don't like to say it as he asked me to be his girlfriend. Obviously, you know, the process would call it like that. It looks like that. Yeah. He asked me to be his wife. Like he was very straight to the point.
Oh,
like,
I get
this
you.
is what
I get you.
He didn't come to me and say, I want us to be an item. Oh. Did you hear that? Yeah. Like, oh, I want us to be an item. Yeah. No. He just said, I want to spend my life with you. I want you to be my wife. Yo. And, you know, 1 week later from him saying those words, we had even started talking about our wedding. Yo. Yeah, it was that deep. So that's serious. It's like, so with me, you know, getting the ring, him reaching my parents, it was now becoming formal. Like letting other people know. Letting other people know. Decision. You know, it's like the way Christianity happens. Right? You get saved and then you get baptized. So you're getting saved, it has happened. Probably not so many people know. Yeah. But you've already made that decision. Yeah. But baptism is the public, you know, showing that this is the life that I have chosen with this. So, it was the same example. It was the same thing with us. Yeah. From the first day he asked me, it was, I want you to be my wife. I want you to tell us later on. You need like, I think the question is, how do you come from being friends to now saying, I want you to be like, we are spiritual. So like, I want you to be my wife from friendship. There's no, you know. So that's interesting. So so it was, you know, because and there was clarity. And that's the thing. There was clarity, and probably that's something that we were looking at. Like for me, in a courtship, there should be clarity. Yeah. And probably for me, like courtship is sort of like linked to engagement. Yeah. So like I said, for me, if you really ask me, like the truth is, we literally just got engaged from the first time he asked me. Yeah. Then because of our cultural and obviously some protocols that we need to follow, that's when like things started getting formalized. But from the first day he asked me, I was engaged to him, because we weren't even saying, oh, we are just an item. I was marrying Chomba. Like for me, it was, everything was shut. This is the man I'm marrying. Friendship. Yeah. To fiance. Yeah. Literally. Nice. So that's good. That's good. You know, that's just the surface. I think we need some details. How do you make sure? Because you don't just say yes to anybody. Get some tips from my husband. No, you don't just say yes to anybody. No, you need to know who you're saying yes to, because I'm pretty sure he wasn't just asking you out of the blue. No, and you were not saying yes out of the blue. Like something that I need to clarify was that we were friends. I think we had, 5 months, 6 months prior to him asking me, we were building up a friendship. But I would say probably maybe 4 months it was intense. And I think, you know, because when you're in a certain age range, okay, and you're progressing in a certain way, is that even the friends that you have, you'll be having certain kind of conversations.
Yeah.
So we did talk about marriage.
Yeah.
But not in relation to the both of us, but in relation to just what we think about it. And even, you know, like even cultural differences. I noticed that me and Chomba share almost the same kind of similar things about our culture and tradition. So we basically like talked a lot to a point where we knew each other. Yeah. To a point where he also got comfortable enough to ask this stranger, girl to be his wife. And I was comfortable enough to say yes. So no, don't think that, you know, he was just seeing me from afar, then he just came, sister, can you be my wife? Like,
she's like,
it didn't happen.
Yeah,
so probably like we didn't go through the phase of boyfriend. It was girlfriend.
Friendship, like
it was,
and it's
like,
good because it's in the place of friendship where you really get the opportunity to know that person. Because when you're boyfriend and girlfriend, sometimes you hide a few things, but when you're friends, I do feel like you're more likely to be open, so they get to see the good, the bad,
and the thing is, I didn't even see it coming. I know, Ruth, you say no.
Lying
I know you say I didn't see it coming.
This girl,
my friends saw it coming apparently, but I didn't see it coming.
Okay,
so
maybe some people would call that phase dating, but but for you guys, it was purely purely friendship, and that's amazing. And
I would say we're purely friends in the sense that if at that point when we created a friendship, he asked another girl out, like I wasn't going to be touched.
That's
good. Because I protected my heart.
Protecting your heart.
And the thing is, like, he made it so easy for me to protect my heart, because when we saw that we were fond of each other, we acknowledged that fact. Like, he openly told me that he liked my company. And he knew that I liked his company. And he actually said it at some point that he was fond of me. But he actually, to clarify, he said, I hope you understand when I say that I'm fond of you. I'm not saying I want you to be my girlfriend. I'm just saying I am fond of you and I enjoy your company. Good. So,
good. All right. My story. So I think mine is a little bit different to yours. So I think mine, maybe I'd put in I think this is where I'd put in the phrase, we weren't really... I'll start it because this is a bit so we were set up, so we had a common relationship with someone. Does that make sense? So we were set up. So when Tumelo messaged me, he knew that I was the person who had given him my contact details after asking if it was okay. Wait, so I'm confused now. I'm even confusing myself, guys. Oh my goodness. Okay. I know, I'm like, how did it happen? Okay, let me start again. So someone gave Tumelo my number after asking me if it was okay. But Tumelo knew that I was looking for someone, and I knew that he was looking for someone through that mutual contact that we had. So when we were set up, but we'd met before. So we'd met before, and then like maybe 10 months later, someone set us up. So when we started
talking, like him?
Absolutely. When I saw him, I thought, this guy is cute, but I'm not gonna make the same mistake as before. Cuteness is not everything.
Exactly.
So protected my heart, kept myself to myself, spied on him a bit, but don't tell him. But he knows now, I think, anyway. But anyway, so we were set up. So already when we're talking, we knew that we were looking for someone for the long term. So we spent some time talking, not that long to be fair. Maybe like 3 weeks or something like that. I can't remember exactly, but it wasn't that long.
Too long.
Or maybe a month or just over a month. And it was at that time that we were both investigating, talking, enjoying the time together, but investigating, getting to know.
Investigating.
Yeah, getting
like researching.
Or research, doing some research. So know, like, what does he like? What does he not? All those kind of things that you ask. You want to know, to say, okay, is this the guy that I would want to go into a courtship with? So, and then after those weeks, he then said, look, I like you. And this, I like you because of this, and this is, I would like us to take this further into courtship. He didn't specifically say courtship. He was just like, I would like us to get to a point where, because I'm looking for something for the long term. I want to get married. And then so he suggested we
sounds like Tumelo.
Like, no, I'm not messing about. Like, we're not going to be talking overnight for how long, and we were talking late nights as well. So we're catching feelings. And then we then read this book by John Piper, and it was quite good because it was like what is marriage. So each chapter, some chapters had like on finances, I think, on children. So it meant that we had something to talk about to see where we stand on these core things. So yeah, we were in it to win it. And then after that, we then revised, came back, and then we decided, okay, we're on the same page. We're gonna go now officially enter into a courtship.
Yes.
Because now we've like become engaged. We're both saying we want to marry each other.
Okay.
And then we take it from there. You get what I mean? So that's why I was like, courtship and engagement to me are the same things.
Yes.
So even though later on we then mentioned, we told other people, oh, we're getting engaged, here's my ring. Like that was months later after we'd already decided.
That's just for
ourselves.
formality.
Yeah,
really.
Exactly. So yeah, I think in summary, I've talked a lot. That is like how our dating, engagement / courtship story
that's
went.
Nice.
Yeah,
and it's good. It just shows that there is no one-way route.
Yeah.
To getting to the destination.
Exactly.
There are so many routes to
so many. You just need clarification and intention.
Yes.
Yeah. It needs to be clarified. You can't just be doing
like you
things
need to know
blindly.
where you're going. Yeah. You can't just be like, we're an item. So
where are we going?
Where are we going?
Yeah.
So that's very
it.
nice.
That's it for us.
Thanks so much
for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next time when we talk a little bit more about this series on courtship.
Yeah.
We'll get to know some details.
Yes.
So don't forget to subscribe and
click the notification bell, and don't forget to share.
Yeah, share our videos, and thank you so much for those who've already done so.
Bye-bye.
Bye guys.